So I posted the first video a couple days ago. This is the second video for my YouTube documentary page. Everything's come to a head since I made the first video. I sold all my equipment, made preparations to go ahead and leave and go on about my life and try to go into, you know, what I consider hiding for the most part. Well, my sister came out down here today to stay in the beach house to kind of intimidate me. I guess that was what she was doing, either that or spying on me, because I've let the phone that they did track and document, I've let that service go out. I don't need it anymore since I sold the business. I've got the cash right here. That's going to be my get out of Dodge fund for my next move, which I'm making within 2 to 4 weeks is what they told me. So my sister came down here and yeah, like I said, to intimidate me. And as soon as I seen her, you know, I just seen a bunch of hate in her face. So I went ahead and got my paperwork together that I've had. First off, I showed her the business license, which is registered at the address. So therefore, you know, I have a legal right to be there at this point in time. And then I went and got the paperwork that I have for the probate case that was given to me by the people at the state. It didn't come to my house in the mail. It didn't do any of that. It came to me through Brad at the farmer's market. Brad come bringing it to me at work. I don't know how he got it, but it's 2 different pages, probate pages for York County. You can see at the top right there, it says Brian Marla Fox, sent to that address, estate of Julie Wilson Fox, and then there's the case number. It says, provide that estates are to be liquidated and assets distributed to the descendants' successors in a speedy, efficient, expeditious manner. This is where they are having a problem. This is where the hatred, the animosity, and all of that come from, because my dad and my sister are both living off that money. Okay, this is that right there has what has driven a dagger in between us, and I had no idea. You know, I didn't find that out. I didn't find that out because they told me. They just kept me in the dark and started treating me real bad. So Brad gave me that paper about the probate estate. And that's what all this is stemming from. That's why I'm scared. That's why they're convincing people that I'm a bad person. That's why they're trying to get rid of me. That's why they want me to move and shut up and be quiet and treat me like I'm the devil. That's why, because of that probate case. You know, I've never been better in my life than I am today. But that probate case right there has got them trying to get me up out of here. Okay, and I can tell, you know, I'm not stupid. I see, like, you know, when I start posting stuff on Facebook, Mandy will put a picture of those kids on there. Like, I get it. He's got all them kids he's got to support and all that mumbo jumbo. I don't care about the inheritance money at the end of the day. It has nothing to do with the money. It's the fact that they have tried to sabotage my life because of that probate case in order to not have to tell me about it. That's all it is. It's about control of the funds and the assets. That's what stemmed it. So I've got all the paperwork together. I've made copies of everything and documented everything. That's where I'm at. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and hire a lawyer. But again, I'm afraid until that point. Until that point, I'm absolutely terrified. They need me to go away and be quiet and shut up. Yeah, you know what that means. So anyway, video number 2. Number 3 will be coming shortly.